My name is Aatish Pattni. If I look back at pre-2019, when I had my stroke, used to do a lot of American football. So I used to play, then I used to coach. I just felt a bit ill. Eventually, I checked myself into A&E. All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, they figured out that I had a bacterial infection of the heart. I was then rushed into emergency heart surgery, where they replaced a valve. Unfortunately, during that operation, I suffered a stroke. Woke up with a new piece of my heart. I started to realize simple things like I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand up. I was unable to understand what day it was. The biggest impact was I have partial paralysis on the left-hand side. I couldn't move my shoulder, I couldn't bend my leg, I couldn't use any of my fingers or my wrist.
When Tish suffered his stroke, he spent the next 7 months in rehabilitation.
My first impression of MindPod was absolutely amazing. We're at the Royal Buckinghamshire Hospital, where actually I did most of my MindPod activities.
When Aatish came to us, he was already 2 years post his stroke. He wasn't very hopeful if there was anything that could help his arm because it had been so long. MindPod is basically a medical virtual reality-based software that helps promote cognitive and physical rehabilitation. So it helps in neuroplasticity, encourages neuroplasticity.
What the patient sees, it is a dolphin. Yeah, so you control this dolphin. The way you move your arm, you mobilize the dolphin, and then the dolphin has to eat the fish. The full protocol is 5 days a week for 3 weeks. We're talking about 15 sessions. When you have built-in artificial intelligence into the game can then adapt into these movements to make it more interactive, more engaging. As the levels progress, you start not only having fish, you start having sharks. Try to keep this environment as rich as possible.
Because when Aatish came, we had to use exoskeleton.
He had difficulty moving his arm above his shoulder level.
And it takes the weight of the arm completely off.
We want movement, we want repetition, we want engagement.
I instantly fell in love with it. My ultimate goal was just 1% a day.
So patients, from their point of view, are just playing a game and having fun.
There's a whole atmosphere, so you are completely immersed into this world.
The sound effect, the light effect, the visuals are absolutely stunning.
When I'm in that system, it's actually a really comforting environment. You really want to enjoy that session.
So they're having a good time. One of the significant things that it did for Aatish was that it gave him hope and confidence that recovery was possible. Pain level had gone down, and as opposed to pain in the shoulder was all the time, it was now intermittent. Since then, he's done even better.
My wife has seen the immediate impact of it. In fact, most of my family members have seen a big difference in terms of how I interact with them. MindPod acted as a catalyst for me to get on with my mental and physical rehab. The fact that I can just hug my daughter, I wish I could do that, now I can, thanks to MindPod.